Birmingham workers are the first to strike back against the council for imposing 36% cuts in the youth services. Among all, Connections is being hit hard by budget cuts. Unison members from the Connections service are holding a second half-day rally and a debate in Victoria Square city centre against the council's decision of cuts.
We'd like all of you to think of one sentence, one question, could be 3 words that you'd like to put into the debate about what we do about the cuts.
All the offices in the north of the city, the career centres that young people rely on, all of those offices have closed. So young people in some of the most deprived areas of Birmingham, Handsworth for example, which has something like 15% youth unemployment, have nowhere they can go to get careers advice or help to get jobs. What it'll also mean is that when those jobs do go, I mean, they haven't gone yet, but we think they'll go in the next few months, there'll be fewer frontline careers advisors and personal advisors to work with young people in schools and to work with young people in the career centres. So at a time when young people need help to get into work and education more than any time before, they're going to be finding it harder and harder to find people to get that help from.
Will this ray of hope bother the council? Let's see what the involved people say.
Connections is an organisation that supports young people in their transition from education into employment, work, training. Who is going to do that if the government make these cuts? There will be no organisation that supports that, the youth.
I believe, and I'm expecting, that the government will begin to take notice of what we are saying. Yes, I do believe that.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. It's what we're hoping is by putting pressure on local government, especially with the elections tomorrow, it'll then put pressure on national government. Because obviously if the Liberal Democrats lose seats tomorrow and the Conservatives, it will make a difference on the council in Birmingham.
That depends on the level of the action that's taken with industrial action, with protests and with the public sort of tone of the public debate. And arguments being won all the time. We've got to keep on putting our side of the argument across.
Well, I'm really proud of our members in Unison Connections because they've been prepared to make a stand to defend those services because they are so critical to young people, and that stand has meant that they've lost a lot of money. I mean, they've lost the pay for the strike days that they've done over the last couple of months, and that's a very significant personal contribution, you know. And they've been prepared to stand up in public and come into the squares like this and speak to the media, etc., directly, because they feel so strongly that the connection service for young people is a vital part of the future of this city.
We have mass unemployment developing amongst our young people in this country again. High levels of unemployment occurring, and that's what is so important about the battle that you are fighting, because you're fighting for support and help for young people to make a start in life.
High unemployment, rising tuition fees, course cuts, and now £3 million cuts in the youth services. Still, the people of West Midlands seems to be expecting from the council. Now, we have to wait and watch how the council reacts to it.